This is Kathy, and this is a video response to the video, the deception, why the deception in the middle road, in existing in the middle road, and my realization within the middle road for myself is the dishonesty that I see within myself when I'm existing within the middle road. For instance, is in stopping smoking and weed and drinking pop, and stopping addiction to pop, stopping addiction to sugar. When I make the decision and I stop the participation within my mind of thoughts, feelings, and emotions and reactions, and I make a self-willed decision to stop the participation. For instance, in drinking Pepsi, this was recently, for how I experienced myself, was that my mind was craving that fizz, that carbonation. And so I went and took just a swig of it, of the Pepsi, and immediately my physical body became, I had indigestion. And so to me, this was my physical way. It was the physical's way of assisting me in showing me that I was existing within the middle road, because I had already made the decision to stop my participation within drinking pop. So when I went and had that drink of pop, the physical said, you have already made the decision that you are no longer going to accept and allow this, and now here you are, and so I'm going to assist you, and here's the pain of your consequence of existing within and as the deception, in dishonesty, because in self-honesty I had already made that decision to stop, and I knew that in that decision was where it's where my self-honesty is. So this is an example of what I'm noticing about that middle road. It is within the acceptances and the allowances. And what are we accepting and allowing within ourselves? Because the middle road is like a self-dishonesty type chamber containment. And the same would apply, for instance, with the current monetary system. It does not support all life equally. So there's no common sense in why any being that is existing here should be existing in poverty or in hunger or abuse. And an equal money system would stop abuse, would stop the participations of dishonesties that we exist within and as, which is the middle road. And so if it's like when we purchase pot or cigarettes, or we consume, because in that consumerism is self-deception, and within that self-deception our world is dying. It's starving. Our world is starving to death, and we are our world. So when I stop the self-deception within myself and stay out of that middle road and stand up and direct myself as the principle, as a directive principle of who I am, in revealing myself through self-will, only then will I begin to be able to express myself even more efficient than I am now, because I've existed in so much self-deception within that dishonest place of the middle road that it's only through breath that I can even express myself in a manner within which that I can apply myself and trust myself within self-honesty for all life to be lived in dignity. What's best for me is best for all. And when we're existing in that middle road, there is no all. There's only self. So, this is my experience when I'm existing within the middle road. Through SRA, structural resonance alignment classes, I have been able to realize, it's muscle communication, and when you are applying, testing muscle communication with your physical, if you're existing within thoughts, feelings, and emotions and reactions, you cannot get a appropriate self-diagnosis, a self-answer for self within which to apply self-forgiveness. And that's because you cannot exist within the middle road and reach the place of self-willed action. So stay out of the middle road. Stand up. Thanks.